Fourth time he came up, he did it to tie the Major League record. Last time that happened, 1952. Twins a winner 9-3, fellas.
Hello. That is incredible, Al. I'll tell you what, 12 consecutive.
Sixth inning, Pedro Avila on to pitch now for the Guardians. Scott Barlow worked 2/3 of an inning. And the leadoff man, Brett Wisely, 0 for 2, fouls that pitch out of play. 1-1. Rick, do you think it makes it any more impressive that Miranda had 12 consecutive hits off 8 different pitchers?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it's incredible to believe 12 consecutive hits. But yeah, 8 different pitchers. And what did it go? It went, let me see, Andre said something up to us. It went like a single, double, single, double, single, double, single, double, home run, single, single, single. That's incredible. I mean, he broke the Minnesota record, and they've had some great hitters in their day. But yeah, that's something.
Angel Martinez throws him out. 1 down. It's just kind of that's a modern game too, right?
That is weird.
You're not facing a starter 4 times a game. So
I mean, you got to have some luck with that too, right?
Absolutely.
We see guys swing the bat all the time. You guys were just talking about with Cody Allen. How many times has a guy hit a missile right at someone? Just incredible.
I mean, that's a hitter's dream come true.
I mean, the fact that it hasn't happened since, what was it, 1952?
I think you said, yeah.
Drapo, was it?
Walt Drapo. And then before that, it was like 1930 and 1904. Or something.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy.
You see how his average jumped? That's why I said. That's because we were talking about what that'll do to your average.
Didn't know if that was going to get up and get over, but no, it didn't. It hit the base of the wall in foul territory. It looked like around the halfway 325 sign. This is a strong guy, so you don't know. We're going to keep you closer to the line this time.
Just split the difference.
What happens is if he goes over there, then Freeman comes over to center field about 10, 15 steps as well.
Pedro Avila looks in now. The 2-2. Didn't mean to, but it stays fair.
Thank you.
And Pedro will take it himself. 2 down. Well, last night the Guardians bullpen was just sensational. 4 1/3 innings of shutout baseball. And if you take a look at Hyundai in the driver's seat, #1 in the majors in ERA, walks and hits per innings pitched, opponent's batting average.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even close when you look at the ERA.
It's the 7th time the pen has had at least 8 strikeouts in a game.
You know, Scott Barlow today just, hey, not every single time you're going to come out and be able to retire people
and
at
slam
will.
the door. That's right. What's the other one? Over 30 appearances in 3 innings or more with not allowing a run.
And think about it. Even though he didn't have his command, he walked a couple of guys. It's just a broken bat little blooper. Nick just falls in and he gives up the 2 runs. Or gives up the 2-run single.
Not charged to him. But
Yeah.
I mean, but they take pride in not giving up, inherited runners. That's a pride thing for the bullpen.
The 2-1 to Austin Slater. Check swing foul. And it evens it up at 2-2. 4-3 our score here in the 6th inning. Avila with the 2-2. And fouls off. What do you think of the old skipper back here, Mike Hargrove, the
I
lean,
did
mean
see him
fight
walk
machine?
in. His timing is perfect again. Right when we're getting ready to go back on the air, he said, "Where's Matt?"
He's back to his playing weight.
Yes, he is.
Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Pedro Avila strikes him out, and it's a 1-2-3 6th inning.
There ain't no place like Manif. This city makes moments. Now it's time for my guys to take theirs. Top dog is taking no prisoners. Big man changing up. Get ready for the smoke. Cause in this
singles.
With him up there, it's nice to have a big right-handed power hitter. You know, they've needed one like that for a long time.
Freeman right into the tracks of Chapman for out number 2.
Freeman's had a good day swinging the bat.
BigNissan.com, are you kidding me moment.
They threw that breaking ball down and in, and he just dropped the head. It's a good shot. Look how quickly it gets out of there onto the home run porch. And he was running hard down the line because I watched him, and he had to take a quick peek where first base was.
Well, maybe after he blasted that one to center field that didn't get out, he's like, I want to be sure.
Let me go over here. Let me go a shorter distance.
Well, now he's got to listen to Jose tell him how to go around the base.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what, though? At least he was running hard. He would have been on second if it hit the wall.
You know, the one thing I like about him, he's not intimidated. He appreciates and respects big league pitching, but he told me, I got to do the same thing I did in Columbus.
Exactly.
You know, he's like, I'm not going to make it bigger than what it is.
One more look at Big Christmas. John Kenzie Noel. Guardians up 5-3 after 6.
The noise, the flags.
It's only for the brave this game.
We have a Vingegaard versus Pogacar.
The Tour de France live on Eurosport with every stage live and on demand on Discovery Plus.
Oh, stop right there. Check this out. It's incredible. Welcome to 32 Red. Incredible. Play our exclusive slots like Play Your Cards Right, Britain's Got Talent, and Catchphrase. Join and get a welcome bonus up to £150. Only at 32red.com.
Who said electricity can't be adventurous? Who said adventure needs time to recharge? The award-winning Nissan X-Trail with e-Power and e-Force all-wheel drive. A unique electrified experience, unplugged. A unique electrified experience, unplugged.
Well, we have the 50-50 raffle going to be ending tomorrow. We got about 30 hours left approximately to get in on the action. Go to 5050.com before 11:59 tomorrow night. We're at 152,000. Let's see if we can get to 2 Hondo. How about that?
Yes,
that would
sir.
be great. Tomorrow night, 11:59. Let's get it rolling.
And then do you draw the winner at midnight?
We'll be on the plane. We're going to be in Detroit, but if they want me to, I'll stop by. I'll come back.
Yeah, once you hold back here.
I'll take my Learjet back and come to Detroit tomorrow.
Let's keep him here.
That's the one Orville.
Oh, you want me to stay? Okay, pal.
No, I'll drive you. We can drive you. You can stay on the phone and help out. Come on, man. You're a team player.
Struck him out. Pedro Avila has retired all 4 that he has faced. This guy came here and we didn't know anything about him. You know, and he had the unenviable role of being the guy that comes in when the game's maybe out of reach, when you need somebody to suck up a few innings when you're behind. But what happens? It's an opportunity, and if you do well in that role, you start to work your way into different roles and maybe better, more favorable roles. And that's what he has done.
In some ways, in the last month, he's kind of saved parts of the bullpen, to be honest.
Yeah.
Whether it be taking up some innings, which he was doing early on.
That's what the dirty work is.
Right.
And it's not an easy thing to do when you're coming over to a new team and, you know, you don't know how you fit in. He's fit in beautifully. He's adjusted quickly. and he's been pitching very well. Carl's got to be pleased with him, as well as everybody.
San Diego gave up on him early. They designated him for assignment on April 12th. And again, he came here to Cleveland and just quietly went about his business.
The only thing I can remember, he had one rough outing and he didn't wear it well. So he wanted to come back in a hurry, and he did a great job.
Line drive center field. Base hit by Matt Chapman.
Oh, the scores.
I was just going to say the one thing about him that I think everybody's picking up on. They love his personality. He loves to pitch. He has a little bit of fun.
There you go. He stayed back on the breaking ball. He hit that one, left it up a little bit, but yeah, he's been a nice fit. And now Vogt's going to go out there and make the call and go to his bullpen again with a man aboard.
Yeah, he wants the lefty-lefty matchup. Sam Hinch is on to face Michael Conforto when we come back.
Two fighters shaped by victory and marked by defeat. Who will rise to conquer and start on the road to redemption? Joyce features all live on TNT Sports.
There ain't no place like Maneth. This city makes moments. Now it's time for my guys to take theirs. The top don's taking no prisoners, and the big man's getting bigger. Get ready for the smoke. Because in this city, winners live forever. Manchester, where greatness is made. UFC 304, live on TNT Sports.
It's not even the best city in the Northwest.
Nick Carter was a massive star.
I resisted and I told him no. It was such a violation.
Nick denied the allegations.
Then Aaron told me he believed me.
Being a part of a famous family, it's hard to get to the truth.
There's things I know about Nick that could burn his house down.
Brand new Fallen Idols, Nick and Aaron Carter. Stream now, only on Discovery Plus.
Well, Progressive Field Suites are the perfect setting for your next event. Suites provide a private space to watch the ball game along with food, beverages, and parking. Learn more at cleguardians.com/rental suites.
Tell you what, the fans have really responded to this group and the way they have played. Another sellout crowd here this afternoon. They keep packing them in here. And we've still got a long way to go. As you mentioned, Rick, the bulk of the home games will come late in the season.
August and September, we're going to take advantage of it.
23rd appearance.
We played the fewest games in baseball at 86. We played the fewest home games here. And I mean, we've got a couple of makeup games to go, but we'll be happy in the second half. We don't have to travel as much.
This is the 40th home game of the year for Cleveland. Oh, 0-2 pitch and a weak chopper foul. Sam Hinch is trying to make quick work of Conforto.
I keep thinking if we keep getting crowds like this on home games, it'll be a lot of fun down the second half, won't it?
No doubt about it. 2-strike pitch. Crushed. That's trouble. Chapman is racing around the bases, and he's going to come all the way around to score. Michael Conforto on an 0-2 pitch laces an RBI double up the alley. Right center, and it's a one-run game at 5-4.
Yeah, you got to look at the location now on this pitch because you got an 0-2, you got time to work, and he left one middle up, and Conforto took advantage of it. And he laced a couple of doubles yesterday. So he's back again, and he brings him back within one. They have an answer for that home run. His 14th double. Yeah, you work so hard to get that 0-2 count. You don't want to make a mistake, and he did, and he paid for it.
Now Tyler Fitzgerald. Hunter Gaddis now beginning to loosen up. Missed outside 3-0. What is it with this guy? He can't. They can't seem to throw him a strike today.
I know.
Casale walked twice facing Logan Allen. The last time up he walked facing Scott Barlow. And that one nicked the bottom of the zone. 3-1. Foul, full count. Oh, it hit Sam. He recovers. Fires it low, and whoa, what a play by Josh Naylor. That saved him big time, because if it gets by him, we got a tie ball game. We'll check on Big Sam Hedges, make sure he's okay. But the inning is over. The Giants get a run closer. Stretch time in Cleveland, 5-4 Guardians.
Two fighters shaped by victory and marked by defeat. Who will rise to conquer and start on the road to redemption? Joyce features all live on TNT Sports.
The injury report today is brought to you by the attorneys at Elk and Elk. Luis Rengifo. This is an interesting injury from the standpoint of this is one of those guys that a lot of teams would love to have.
Yeah.
To acquire at the trade deadline. So depending on how serious that injury is,
he's had a heck of a year to this point. I mean, he was injured for a little bit when we were out there playing him, but he comes back and he has had a nice year.
Brian Rocchio leading off here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Guardians lead by a run. Taylor Rogers on in relief. Rogers worked a scoreless inning. He did give up a hit last night. In fact, the hit Rogers gave up was a double to Angel Martinez, who is due up third. Gotta hurry. Came awfully close. He was lucky there wasn't a runner on base. That would have been a balk.
Yeah.
He never stopped.
Exactly. He saw the clock.
He did. Gotta go.
Rick, you've been around this game your entire life. Did you ever think that you would be looking at a clock at a ballpark?
No.
I mean, it's become normal, and I think we've normalized it, but it is so strange still to be at times that we all are looking at that clock.
Well, it's still taking you.
Three at-bats, 3 straight full counts.
Well, he can't have a reputation of having a great eye.
Wouldn't think.
In 6 games.
He's trying to change the narrative right now, I'll tell you that.
Get up the middle for Ahmed. Ahmed knows he'll have to hurry. And that'll end the inning. Thanks to the double play. A nice inning. 8th inning coming up. 5-4 Guardians.
Hey guys, it's Al. We got some rough weather heading your way. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but it is going to pour. Hey, BMW, play my music.
Sure.
Was that a Roker?
There are many ways to spend your summer, but only one will make it ultimate.
Can't believe they bought it.
The electric BMW summer sales event starts now. Lease the BMW i4 eDrive 35 for $449 per month through July 31st.
Discover the Clark difference, where exceptional customer service and responsiveness aren't just part of the job. At Clark Pest Control, we believe in more than just addressing your pest concerns. We're committed to providing a service experience that's as pleasant as it is efficient. With Clark, superior service is always guaranteed. Just say, Clark, we need you, and feel the worry lift away.
The excellence of driving a Buick is matched by the excellence of the dealership experience when you own a Buick. Buick. Exceptional by design.
Sign and Drive is here. Current eligible Buick and GMC lessees get this ultra-low mileage lease on this 2024 Encore GX Preferred for around $283 per month with zero due at signing.
He hits a high fly ball left field. Launches one, a 3-run homer.
Well, let's take a look at the Rolaids relief stats, and it's most strikeouts per 9 in the major leagues this season with a minimum of 45 innings pitched. You see there, you're looking at some of the guys you think, all right, some starters in there, all that. Oh, Ryan Walker, look out. 11.82.
Lamont Wade Jr. is going to hit, and he'll be facing Hunter Gaddis.
Gaddis, another big guy, 6'6", 250. He's going to throw a lot of slider over that four-seam fastball. Can get up mid-90s.
Easy 94 for a strike. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Went up. 2-2. Got him. Wade was up 2 balls and no strikes.
To the plate now for the Giants, number 0, Brett Watson.
So here's Wisely with 1 out. Wisely's going to pop this one up. Naylor coming over. He's going to make the catch. So things are happening fast for Gaddis. 2 outs. And here's Jorge Soler. Soler trying to tie it up. And the 0-1. It's just off the plate. Two outs, nobody on.
Shadows are definitely playing a part now.
Two and 2.
It just seems like the off-speed stuff's really going to play now, but it's going to be hard to pick up the spin rotation.
Giants have Mike Yastrzemski in the on-deck circle. Yes. see what Soler gets. 3-2. Naylor coming over. First stroke. We'll do it again. Three balls, two strikes. Got him. 96. Two strikeouts for Gaddis.
Something amazing is happening here. Data is bringing creativity to life. That's because CDW showed animation studios new ways to maximize their infrastructure, then built a flexible Dell Technologies data solution. More automation led to greater efficiency, which means creativity stays the star of the show. Make amazing happen. Dell Technologies and CDW.
There's nothing chill about a hot, sweaty line. Unless you add Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
I'm not going to do anything flashy to announce my munchies under $4. The items you crave, like tiny tacos or French toast sticks for less than $4. But I will do something explosive! At Jack, every bite's a big deal! Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Sure, I've never surfed before, but if I don't get all this, technically I'm not getting miles. And if I'm not getting miles, then my flight to Maui won't be covered. So by getting the Ultra Surf package, I'm actually one step closer to going pro. And the $99 companion fare. Is this enough? Go big or go home, right?
Sip in style with the Logan Webb Tiki Mug, presented by Hotel Via. Summer vibes await on Sunday, July 14th. Giants baseball, nothing like it.
Warriors Summer League basketball airing right now on NBC Sports Bay Area Plus. You can log on to the NBCSportsBayArea.com or call your TV provider for more info. You can also stream the Warriors live on the NBC Sports app. 5-4 Guardians. Sean Jelly is facing Jose Ramirez. And a strike. Foul. And it's 0-2.
The Giants finally flexing their muscles. Like, yeah, you running 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". Well, what do we got?
Wade gets that big hop. And he throws out Ramirez. And here's Naylor. If you're thinking about the ninth for the Giants, Slater or Yastrzemski will lead things off. Then you got Ramos, Chapman, and Conforto. I'm sure we put Fitzgerald into the game at short. There's a bouncing ball to Wisely, who'll get it from the cut of the grass. 2 down. Wade's at first. And here's David Fry. Pitch down low. So I got it backwards. Wisely's at short. Fitzgerald is at second. And this is going to fall in for a hit. So a 2-out single for Fry. And that'll give Junkinsey Noel an opportunity. And he hit a home run in his last at bat. Foul into the dugout of the Guardians, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Called again. 95 on the inner half of the plate, and it's now 0-2. Waited on that one. Hits it. So 0-2. Down low. Not a bad pitch, but called high. So Jelly warms up the baseball by rubbing it up. It's 2-2. Got him. So we'll head to the 9th. Giants will face the Guardians closer. It's 5-4 Cleveland.
People. They're good. Good for laughs, for snorts, for cries, and goodbyes. People are good for doing nothing or getting up to something. People are good for squad goals and squad. People are good for these kinds of cheers and these kinds of cheers. People are good for you. Jim Beam, best enjoyed together.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Stay with me now.
Mírame ahora. Get him now.
We're ready now.
Have fun.
Pinch me now.
Save me. Let's go now.
Check me now.
Hi, baby. Catch me now.
Come on.
Play me now. Okay, bye now.
All the parts you need at the prices you want. Guaranteed to fit every time. So you can keep your ride or die alive.
Stay tuned immediately after the game for Toyota Giants postgame live. Join Laura Britt, George Cantos. Alex Pavlovich is going to join the crew for more highlights, interviews coming up right after the game. Alex is on assignment. Ron Verwotis will be in.
Got the call up.
Well, Giants will have their hands full as you usually do against a really good closer for the opposition. And that would qualify for this guy.
Yeah, Emmanuel Clase is he's about as nasty as they get across Major League Baseball. You see the sparkling .67 ERA. He will attack the zone, and he's just going to do it with 2 pitches, and it's going to be a lot of cheese. He's got a little cut. It's a little bit like Doval. It's in the 90 to 100 range on a cutter and a slider off of that. But 2 pitches, that's all you're getting. Come get it.
Well, he has checked his swing. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Two and 0. Pitcher in sunlight, hitter in the shadows.
Yeah, that's not helping, I guarantee it.
99, and it's 2 and 1. Foul, 2 and 2. And you can see Yaz doing it. You almost have to cheat a little bit as a hitter to catch up to them.
Yeah, you're going to have to guess, right? I mean, you pick a zone, you pick a location, and you hope you're right.
Flip to right, and running it down is Noel. But for a second, Yaz might not have hit it hard enough to get out that far.
I don't know if it's the sun or what. It doesn't seem like he's comfortable playing right field. Progressive field yet. Noel is making him interesting.
Here's Ramos. Down low to Ramos. With Matt Chapman to follow. 1 out. Out of play. Not leaving the count at a ball and a strike. Here's your challenge. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. But sometimes with that pitch, you're better off taking it. It's hard to get on top of that. Going to be out of play down the right field line.
And since Clase's been an Indian, it's Indian first, and then he went on to the Guardians. But he was under 2 ERA. He's thrown 215 innings, just walked 42 guys. Got 215 guys. So it's been pretty darn impressive to see this guy pitch.
All back.
He's attacking you. You know you're getting strikes. You just got to gear up for the heat. And like you mentioned, pick the spot and hope you're right.
Got a slider. 2 outs. So here's Chapman. Chapman's been on base twice. ball by much, but that evens the count. Fouled off of Naylor, and it's now 1-2. Two and two. He got Ramos on the pop-up with a change or a slider.
Good take.
I mean, if you can't hit it, you might as well take it, right?
Yeah, I mean, he took it and he was just casual adjusting of the waist.
Chapman rolls the slider foul. And the one. I'll give Chapman credit. He took some close pitches.
Seriously, great at bat.
So
Seventh walk.
Fordo.
Seventh walk the Giants been able to draw today.
Yeah. Fordo slow roller. And that's the ball game.
4-7 now. As I'm sitting here, I am.
You feel it.
Mm-hmm.
What does it do? Does it touch you in those areas?
It penetrates you.
You'll feel the penetration?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what an incubus and a succubus is?
Yeah, yeah.
I believe it is possible Tori has fallen victim to the dark hand of a demon known to sexually violate its victims.
You try to stop them, and you know they have 3 claws, and it's like a, you know, about the size of my finger, but it's got a hook to it, you know, and they can actually make you feel that claw. They can make you feel any part of them they want to, when they want to. To them, it's a game. To me, it's not, you know. But he'll make you think your foot is actually being moved, like this. He'll go like this to your feet, you know, and if you don't move your foot, then he takes his claws and starts scraping the bottom of your foot. And if you don't move your foot, it gets harder. It hurts more and more and more. So basically, do what that does, what it should do, or you pay the consequences.
What is the consequences?
To me, it's death is the worst thing. If I more I fight, the closer I come to death, I believe.
Initially, I didn't believe.
Initially, you didn't?
I did not. I wanted to believe him, but I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Because I deal in facts. But he hears voices in this house. And yes, there are voices in this house. He had his phone in the bedroom recording sound. Then he let me listen to it. And I went, oh my gosh, it wasn't me, but it was something of a sexual nature. And then when he's listening to it.
What do you mean it's something of a sexual nature?
Like someone is having sex.
Okay.
It was an unknown voice, female.
Okay.
But it wasn't my voice.
What Tori and his wife tell us next is one of the most terrifying and disturbing things I have ever heard.
Can you tell me what happened to your next door neighbor a few months ago?
She knew that I was having problems with the attachments to me, and she started seeing, or I should say, feeling something.
And she told you this?
Mm-hmm. She told me that. And she said she felt something crawling in her bed, but she can't see it. And the last time I got to see her, she had 3 scratches on her leg, up her thigh, and it was just, I mean, you know, it drew blood, and tried to pull her off the bed.
When we said we were going to have someone come here and bless the house and that sort of thing, she wanted someone to come there and bless her house because she said something was in her house. Something attacked her. But a couple days before they got here, she died.
Approximately 4 months prior to the filming of this interview, on August 22nd, 2019, Tori and Gloria's neighbor was seen running from her home screaming she was being chased by a demon.
There were some witnesses that saw her head was turned completely around in a circle, and it picked her up and threw her in the ditch.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think caused her death? Do you think this entity had something to do with it?
Yes, it did. I know it did.
Could this entity be powerful enough to have taken the life of this tormented soul? And if Tori has this same attachment, then we are facing a potential life and death situation.
We can keep the lights off. That's fine. We have lights in our cameras.
Next, Tori takes us to the most active room in his house, the bedroom.
Stand right here. And it's about...
I'm getting some hits,
this,
you guys,
this
on static.
As I move toward Tori, the electroscope picks up static disturbances moving through the air.
Do you feel something hitting you?
It's crawling up my leg all the time. It's on my leg. It's always on my leg. I got one on my back and one on my leg.
So is that what you do when you shoot yourself? Or hit yourself, you feel it coming up on you?
Yeah. I want to sit on the bed, because I feel it walk around me. I'm curious if it'll do it when you guys are here. That one's coming up my leg.
Right now?
Right here, yeah. He's way up here.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you get that?
I got it.
That was the biggest. There it is. There it is again.
Yeah, it's right where you're at. That's where.
Whoa.
That's where it's at.
We'll take another picture.
That's going up a little high. And that's right here.
Are you seeing these? Those are strong, strong hits.
He's here.
Wow.
And let me just show you guys. I go to his other leg, and there's nothing. Do you see that? Do you see this? I'm documenting on camera that there is nothing on his right leg, and I'm at the same distance away from his leg. But when I go to the area, same distance, where he is telling me he's feeling something go up his leg, I'm getting the highest kind of spikes of static energy as you can detect. Now again, we'll go over to his other leg.
Nothing there.
You can document here, there is nothing.
There's one walking behind me.
Do you see this?
Ah! That got me. Got me.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. You need to be quiet. Those 3 syllables. You can talk. Just talking to Billy.
Same voices.
Same voices. Identify yourself. Let us hear you. Tell us what you want.
Did you hear that?
That just said behind you.
Did you hear that?
All of a sudden, a black shadow was behind her. It wasn't human like what I saw.
That's where it happened?
Yes.
Oh, look, the crosses.
compelling evidence in Tori's bedroom.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you get that?
We move our investigation beyond the confines of his home. We've just discovered a neighbor who has more information about the mysterious death of the woman who passed away just 3 months ago. She is reluctant to speak with us, but we have to try.
It's a real weird situation here. Just feels like a real sticky situation with these neighbors. A lot of the neighbors don't want to talk. It's a weird vibe in this town.
Follow me. And she doesn't want to be on camera? Jay.
Yep.
Come here. Did you just hear that?
What was that?
Did you hear that?
I did.
It was like, yes! Or something?
I heard it.
This is Eric. Eric is doing our audio for this particular investigation. And I just want, did you hear that?
I did.
When I got out of the car, I heard something standing literally right here in the street.
Yeah, right
going,
about that area.
Yes!
Yeah.
Like, wow.
I heard it loud and clear.
Could you hear it on the audio?
Yeah, I didn't pick it up so much on the mics. I had one of my earphones off,
It
and I
scared
heard it.
the out of me. Hello. Hi. I can talk to you inside? Okay, and you don't want to be on camera, right? Okay, so just drop the camera. Thanks for taking a minute to talk to us. Did you know the woman who...
Died?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know her.
You didn't know her?
No.
Okay. Did you ever hear about what happened or something?
We actually saw the whole thing.
You saw the whole thing? You did? What did you see?
It wasn't human like what I saw.
It was like something had a hold of her?
Yeah, big time. My kids were doing the whole fair, animals at the fair, and we came back from feeding the animals. And so we came by the high school on 2nd Street, and then there's a stop sign. We stopped there, and I noticed someone was running. Our windows were down because I was gonna ask her if she needed help. And she just jumped and hit real hard where we heard the hit. Like we heard her head hit hard.
On the cement?
On the cement. She sat up in a way that's not human-like. Because I believe in that position you have to use your hands to sit up.
Yes.
But she got up real slow.
So her body levitated up without using her arms?
Yeah. But she had this look like real pale, but you can see like her eyes, like the darkness around her eyes and cheeks. She like jumped really high, and then all of a sudden she was on the, there's a canal right there and there's a white concrete frame, and she was going back and forth like this.
She was rocking.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you see her like as if a black shadow was behind her, picked her up, and I don't know how this was possible, but I saw her do a whole flip in the air and hit real hard into the canal.
So she went up, did a flip in the air, and then slammed down into the ground. And she died. And you saw that.
Yeah. It was as if that black shadow never left her.
Quick. Jump in. So we're gonna go to where this woman died. She gave me details about where this happened, you guys.
Yeah.
And I was writing them down. I want to go to that ledge.
Yes.
This is the corner.
Is that
That's it. That's the concrete thing.
That's where it happened?
Yes.
Oh, look, the crosses.
Oh,
it's where the crosses are.
oh my God, are you kidding me? Let's get out there. Let's go.
It's truly terrifying to know that this woman reached out to Tori regarding the same exact affliction just before her death.
Oh
Well,
my
we've come
God,
across
this was it. And look at right in this area where she died, where she told us on the cement framing, That's it. Look, 2000. Look at this. Look at 1971 to 2019. Demon.
What?
Why does the word demon appear on this cross left as a memorial to the woman who died here?
This is her. There's 2 other crosses here, which is really strange.
Well, it has her name on it too.
So all 3 of these crosses are for her. So guys, she told me that she was on this ledge. They drove by, they pulled over, they were watching her. Something lifted her straight up into the air, flipped her completely over, and then slammed her down into the canal here. It happened right here.
Talking Devil's Town. The more I fight, the closer I come to death, I believe.
Are we dealing with an entity that did this? Are we dealing with the devil?
Tori and his neighbor aren't the only ones suffering at the hand of this demon. We've tracked down another local resident willing to talk.
My name is Suzanne Gramps, and I'm standing here at the place where they found my brother. They found him down here, and with his head just back and mouth wide open. And nobody won't say anything. No one won't tell us anything. So we don't know how or what happened, or how he passed away or what. We have no idea.
Do you have anything that's been going on with you or your family or possibly your brother before he passed?
At the house, but you know, that's a whole different story.
Right. What kind of things would happen at the house?
The doors were open and shut. The chandelier, little thingies would move, and there would be no wind, there would be nothing. And people, someone, I don't know if it's people, someone's knocking on the door.
Do you know how many knocks usually? Or?
It was like 3 knocks. Boom, boom, boom. There was nobody there.
When this all started, there was 3 knocks on her door, and there's nobody there.
Outside of the house, there was a big old black shadow. I mean, a big one.
Really? Where would you see that?
My friend at my mom's house where my brother was staying. That was the night he passed.
It seems that people all over Biggs, California are witnessing the exact same dark shadow figure.
A black shadow was behind her.
And it picked her up and threw her in a ditch.
There was a big old black shadow. I mean, a big one.
This entity is now tied directly to at least 2 deaths. Tonight, we will attempt to make contact.
It would be good to have you here in the beginning.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that?
It did get warm in here. Are you okay?
Okay, this is the second night of our investigation. Typically in this type of situation, after speaking with Tori and his wife, but more importantly, being totally mind blown and shocked about the larger scope of this and how it's been affecting the neighbors and how we've revealed a couple recent deaths involving these people that have also been experiencing similar dark activity as Tori. This is as serious as it gets when you're a paranormal investigation team and you're working on a case. You're dealing with life and death, not just the afterlife, but you're dealing with life and death.
For this investigation, I'm going to have Aaron and Billy continue to investigate the house with Tori staying with them so they can get evidence of his attachment. Jay and I will investigate areas in the neighborhood where these recent mysterious deaths have taken place and where this entity has been seen. Our good friend Justin, who also assists us with equipment, will be our driver. As Jay and I begin to set up our thermal camera rig in the van, we begin to experience multiple unexplained problems with the camera.
We've never had problems with this thermal camera. We've been using it for over a year.
Yeah, and it's always just plug and go.
And the memory card.
I format it, it formats it.
It's just so
it
weird.
It says ready, card ready.
Yeah.
But it just won't
roll. And we've never had this problem before.
And even instant battery drainage.
Why'd the battery go down to a red right there? We just turned it on. We've been
I
working on
just
this,
saw
like, 5,
that
10
go
minutes.
all the way down. You see it red on the left? It's like something does not want us to capture it.
He's already hyped up. Did you notice that? Because we left him in the house. I know. So let's get in there to him right now. We're coming in, Tori. How you doing?
Good, yourself.
We're good. So, Aaron and I wanted to try something. We're thinking that if this entity or entities are attached to you or they're attracted to you, it would be good to have you here in the beginning. Okay. So we were wondering if you're game for maybe going in the bedroom and laying on your bed and allowing Aaron and I to try and use different type of equipment to see if we can elicit some activity and capture apparitions, figures.
Just anything, even to
Just
get answers
anything.
from the spirit that's around you. Like,
Yeah, so-
is that okay with you?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah.
Okay, we'll follow you into the room.
So this whole neighborhood, these neighbors have all seen this black entity literally roaming the neighborhood, roaming the streets, the sidewalks. We're going to go visit the first spot where one of these neighbors died also a couple months ago, and where this person's sister saw this entity outside. Okay, down this alleyway.
On the right, there's a set of stairs coming up. That's where they found him.
Right here?
Right here. This is where they found him.
Pull up. Let's stop right here.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. This is where they found him?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, right here. She said he was on the second step right there.
I'm standing here at the place where they found my brother. They found him down here.
So what I'm gonna do is, we're at this spot. I'm trying to remain as inconspicuous as possible too. And I wanna take some pictures. Billy and Aaron have Tori lay down in his bed where he experiences a lot of the attacks. They will monitor for anything that may begin to prey on him.
It did get warm in here. Are you okay?
Take this jacket off, man. I'm burning up.
He's walking back and forth.
On top of you or just
No,
next to you?
He's next to me on the foot.
As Aaron turns on the spirit box, both he and Billy feel an ice-cold pocket of air right near Tori's foot, where he just said that the entity is.
Whoa, it's cold.
Now watch very closely as to what Billy captures on the SLS.
It's so cold. We're going right in. God. It was just burning up a second ago.
This is undeniable evidence that Tori has an attachment and knows exactly where in the room it is.
He's next to me on the foot. On the foot.
Listen, I'm going out, okay? You keep an eye on me. If you see anything approaching me, any person, any entity, you tell me.
As we are visiting sites where people have recently died under mysterious circumstances, along with eyewitnesses seeing this entity around them, this is pure fear unlike any other. And as I go take full spectrum photos, we now have a second camera instantly drained. This battery is like almost dead.
Serious?
Look at the battery. Can you see the battery?
Yeah, it's already red. They were all new batteries.
Yeah,
Been all
absolutely
charged
changed
full.
right before we went out. The battery's about to die again. That's 2 cameras down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that? What was that?
What'd you see? Here, you want the binoculars?
Yes, yes.
I now use the IR binoculars to try and capture the frequently seen black entity that has been spotted near all these recent victims right before their deaths.
I'm intrigued by what I saw.
My eyes are closed, but I can see.
I captured something.
Look, Aaron, look.
Blue lights.
Crazy.
While Jay and I continue to investigate this alley, Aaron and Billy attempt to document whatever is plaguing Tori. Billy uses an electromagnetic detector and thermometer called the geophone to see if he can document further scientific evidence of Tori's attachment.
It's up by your hip? Oh, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Oh my gosh! What? Tori, it's right next to his hip. He said he could. Yeah. Look, Aaron. Look.
Oh wow.
Blue
it's
lights.
Crazy. No.
Okay. And the heat. Look at that means the heat. The temperature's rising. The red lights mean the temperature's rising fast. All right. You've got our attention. Can you make those lights light up?
Oh.
On cue.
Again, Tori is able to tell the guys exactly where the entity is located inside the room, and their equipment validates him. Truly unbelievable.
On cue.
So far, we're just visiting areas where there's been sightings of this entity, where there's been deaths, all in the last 3 months. So far, I've just seen one thing with my eyes that I couldn't explain, but yet again, I don't know what it was. Could have been something explainable, but other than just a feeling of just a little nervous to be out here doing this, middle of a neighborhood in the middle of the night with binoculars, looking around streets. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that?
What'd you get?
Something right over here. Go straight. It was on the left and it was a black thing going on the ground, kind of what I saw before. I'll show it to you, I have it on here. I captured something. It was definitely something black and it was like hovering on the ground, moving very fast.
After further review of this footage, we determined the dark object was indeed an animal of some kind, roaming the streets. This is debunked. Tori now calls it again, and on cue, as he feels his hip begin to burn on his right side, the geophone, which is sitting by his right side, begins to detect an electromagnetic field.
My hip feels like it's burning now.
Where's it burning?
Yep.
Right or left?
This one went right.
Oh!
Oh, when he said that. Right when he said that.
Just as this event occurs, Aaron's camera does capture a very strange light anomaly.
Rolling. What is the deal with you? What is your purpose for him?
Right hip.
And it goes off right at the right hip.
Oh my gosh.
Right when he said it.
The second he said that.
We want to further acknowledge how incredible this moment is, not just in our investigation, but in overall paranormal research. This living person is able to accurately tell us where the entity is touching him, while having a scientific device confirm this through electromagnetic evidence every single time. To further substantiate the validity of this evidence, Tori's hands are absolutely still and in full camera view during these events.
I'm gonna move this, Tori. Want to set this up here for a second? Something's telling me to put that up there. They're taking his energy to do that. Go ahead. Man, it is ice cold, Aaron.
Do you feel like something's happening to you? What do you feel like's happening
what's going
to you?
on, Tori?
I'm looking through my eyes. My eyes are closed, but I can see. You can see where you guys are at.
Oh my God.
What?
We now head back to the alley where they recently discovered a man's body and continue to search for the entity with visual and audio surveillance.
I walked down there and I heard, it's a scary alley, dude.
Yeah,
You feel like you're gonna get killed.
I heard when you started walking, I saw you walking, I heard like talking, like chatter.
As Jay and I are talking in the van, we capture something on the infrared binoculars that we left rolling on a tripod shooting down the alley. Watch this mysterious dark figure enter camera view over the fence in the distance. To us, this appears to be a very high fence with a very high figure behind it, pacing, turning around very strangely and peering at us. We also observe this strange light flash only from where this figure originates from and leaves. Now, we cannot conclude fully that this is paranormal or the entity. However, it is a very mysterious capture.
Whoa, did you hear that?
Felt like I got hit with a spear.
Oh my God, stop!
It's after midnight here in Biggs, California. Billy and Aaron now decide to do a remote communication session using the technology of Bluetooth and electromagnetic cellular frequencies to see if they can hear a voice from the entity. While Tori lays down in his bed, they will use Billy's cell phone to call Aaron's cell phone, which is located near Tori. A Bluetooth speaker will then be used to create an additional audio frequency to see if this entity can be heard.
Walk us through anything you're feeling, Tori.
It's at the bottom of my foot. Right now it's, hold on.
It's
Yeah, it's just...
He laid down, and it's in there with him.
Ask him its name.
What is your name, buddy? What's your name?
Whoa.
Tori, did you move? He didn't. You didn't move. You got a response on our end.
It was like a growl. Whoa.
Tori, did you move? I want to speak to the entity that's in there with Tori right now, the one that's using his body.
Can you say something?
We heard a strange noise that came over the phone on our end when you asked a certain question. It kind of sounded like a growl. I'm not sure that you heard it on your end.
I did not.
Just keep asking what its name is, where it's from.
What's your name? Where's
Whoa, did you hear that?
It just came through
It just
again.
came through, Tori.
Keep going, keep going.
Keep going. Demand that it say its name.
Another disturbing growl-type sound comes through as Tori demands its name.
What's your name? Where's
Whoa, did you hear that?
It just came through
It just
again.
came through.
Aaron and Billy don't want Tori to keep provoking this entity, so they have him leave the house.
Billy, Aaron,
Yeah, go ahead, Zach.
how's it going?
It's extremely eventful. We just cleared Tori from the house. We've got a lot of evidence with him in here, and Aaron and I are now trying to conduct the same type of investigation without him in to see what's going on.
I decide it's a good time to go check in on Billy and Aaron because I'm very concerned about this whole situation. So you guys believe that you obtained enough evidence with him here to conclude that there is something paranormal associated with him, something demonic?
I would say without a doubt.
Yeah.
The amount of evidence that we collected with him was exhausting. We finally had to release him. And then, like you said,
I don't feel
Yeah.
anything in
Right.
here now.
And
Right.
he
It feels like
even...
an empty house to me. It got like this once he left.
yeah,
What's he left?
you will be mind blown
So
when
it's
you see
attached
the
to him.
evidence. Yeah.
It needs a host, and it stays with the host. So let's conclude this investigation by the following ways. Let's go ahead and leave before we try to invite one of these things to enter into us.
Right.
And we're dealing with death here, multiple deaths in this vicinity. Let's just have an exorcist come out here and do what he has to do, maybe Bishop Brian, and do a minor rite of exorcism on him.
Yeah.
Tori's more than ready. He said, please, I need that sooner than later.
So that's enough for us to go ahead and say yes. You can do a solemn blessing as well. Start with that and do
What now?
That hurt.
What was
It's
it?
the first thing I ever
Where did it hurt?
felt. Just a sharp pain right in my chest. Right here. I was in the same.
Doesn't like what you're talking about. Every
Right.
time we would talk about stuff, that's when it would attack us.
Right.
That's the first negative thing I experienced. It went here and then it shot through off my back.
Yeah, you're talking about this, and now it's like, no.
Makes sense. I'm talking about bringing an exorcist here
Right.
to fight it, and I get a pain go through my chest and out my back.
Yeah.
I felt like I got hit with a spear.
Aaron said he
Oh my God! Stop!
What?
Stop, dude! You did not just say that. Dude, I feel like an arrow went right through here and sticking out of the back of my head. Like an arrow. Just I could feel the tube of pain. It's weird. I felt like a arrow or a spear went right through my head and out straight out the back, and I could feel just the tube
That's
of
what
pain.
I felt. I felt like it hit me here, went in, and went out my back.
He said arrow. He said it felt like an arrow penetrated right
Same
through his
thing.
head.
That's what this felt like. Like somebody just went, boom.
The lights are bugging me.
Our help is in the name of the Lord.
You see me? Do you see me? Lift him up, he's choking.
3 days after our intense lockdown, Jay has returned with Bishop Brian and Sister Mary. They have come in the hopes of freeing Tori of the deadly entity that is plaguing him.
Hello.
Bishop Brian.
Bishop, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
This is Mary John. Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Well, I had a brief conversation with Zach about what's been going on with you guys and the neighborhood as well. How you feel it's related to some of the things that you've been experiencing, so.
How do you feel right now?
Lightheaded.
What else?
I don't know. Just pressure.
Pressure in your head?
Pressure, yeah. Eyes, ears.
Okay, so how do you feel right now?
I feel like the lights are bugging me.
What's that?
The lights are bugging me.
Peace be unto this home.
And all who dwell therein.
Our help is in the name of the Lord.
Who made heaven and earth.
And banish all wickedness of demons and discord. Extol thy holy name in our esteem and bless our visitation, Lord, thou who art holy and loving, for all time.
It's in my throat.
Put your head back slightly so I can see
Cast into hell, Satan, and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our defense against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. Dost thou, Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan, and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruin and destruction of souls. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Release her! Release her! By the power of Christ, release her! By the power of Christ, release her! By the power of Christ, release her!
Somebody get my rosary! Speak! Lift him up, he's choking. On the side, on the side. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. You got this, brother. Fight. Fight. Pull it up.
Please come here, please come here.
It's okay. Breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. You see me? Do you see me? Do you see me now? Look into my eyes. You see me now, don't you? That's right. We got this, okay?
After a very disturbing and emotional reaction to Bishop Brian's blessing, Tori then receives a minor rite of exorcism, as does the entire home.
Presume never again, thou cunning spirit, to deceive the human race, to persecute the church of God, nor to strike the chosen of God and sift them as wheat.
In this conclusion, there is hope that Tori and his wife have been released from this demon.
If you need anything, okay? You can call us. You are most welcome.
We will continue to monitor them both and provide as much help as we can offer. This is an investigation we will never forget.
Every paranormal investigator in the country has very, very disturbing.
Oh my God. Something just like came over me, dude.
Tall, dark, black figure.
We're in their house. They play by different rules.
What is that? I don't know.
Something was just pushing me.
Feel that! Feel that right there!
There are things in this world that we will never fully understand. We want answers. We have worked years to build our credibility, our reputation, working alongside the most renowned professionals in the field, capturing groundbreaking proof of the paranormal.
It's working!
I can't give you an explanation.
This is our evidence, our ghost adventures.
All right, guys. I hope you're ready for this one. We are in Cleveland, Ohio. We are here to investigate the most iconic haunted structure in this entire state. It's a place we've been wanting to come to for years. We are getting ready to investigate. You ready?
Ready.
Franklin Castle.
Oh!
Built in the early 1880s as a home for German banker Hans Tiedemann and his family, the Franklin Castle almost seemed to consume its inhabitants. As the deaths in the Tiedemann family piled up, the whispers began about what dark things were going on in the house.
One little detail that just keeps sticking into my mind about this place, they found human bones in the walls.
That's it right there, right?
Oh my God.
No way.
Looks like this just dropped here from another time period.
Now there are reports of disembodied voices, poltergeists, and violent attacks in this Gothic structure with a very morbid history.
Hello,
Hey.
Bill?
Yeah, good evening.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good, good.
Resident historian Bill Creechy lives in the castle during the winter. He has written a book about the hauntings here.
I have a lot of questions for you, but I want to do something different with this investigation.
I tell Aaron and Billy to investigate inside the castle while I conduct the interviews. We will then cross-reference their unbiased evidence with the information I gather.
Let's talk about the history of this place.
Yes.
The Franklin Castle, this is an iconic haunted place. I mean, every paranormal investigator in the country has heard of this place.
The Tiedemann family, they were the ones that built the house. Mr. Tiedemann, this is a sad part of the story, is that he lost all 6 of his children and his first wife in his lifetime before he passed. 3 of them died in infancy between 1863 and 1873. In 1881, he loses his 15-year-old daughter, Emma. She dies from diabetes.
Did any of his children die on site?
Yes.
Okay.
3 of them did. And then in 1895, Honest Tiedemann's first wife, Louise Hook Tiedemann, passes away at age 57.
In the house?
In the house.
So is this the curse? Is this what they say the curse of the Tiedemann family?
I would say that the curse upon the Tiedemann family began in 1980 when someone living here went and started making all this horrible stuff up about Honest Tiedemann.
This was a woman that was living in the castle in 1980?
Yes, she created a villain out of Honest Tiedemann, made him this monster.
Okay, but how was she getting this information? From his spirit?
She was a medium. She was saying that the ghost of Honest Tiedemann was visiting her, and he was telling her where he murdered people.
Rumors Rumor has it that Hans Tiedemann had a hand in the deaths of his children. Some say he hanged an illegitimate daughter in the attic.
Hannes Tiedemann was not a murderer. He was not a villain. He was not a monster.
Bill is friendly with the Tiedemann descendants, but I'm beginning to wonder if there's something more than that behind his passionate denials.
Is it true that in 1975 they found bones on the walls?
That is true. Yes, that is true.
That is true.
Yeah, that is true.
So
that is
whose
very
bones
true.
are those?
We don't know. They were unidentified. They were.
Okay, so there are some mysteries with the Tiedemann family.
There are still mysteries.
So is it possible that Mr. Tiedemann may have killed somebody and put their bones in the wall?
Not a chance.
How else would they have gotten there?
All that the coroner said was that they were very old bones. They were very brittle to the touch.
So 1800s.
Possibly 1800s, possibly.
So it is possible that those bones could have been from somebody that was murdered.
Well, that's a possibility, I'd say.
Aaron and Billy begin their pre-investigation on the top floor, the same level where the hanging is said to have occurred.
This is the UV camera, super high-powered UV flashlights. So we'll do some UV photography. You're gonna do the Polaroid, EVPs, as well as I'd like to use the paranormal puck.
Yeah.
And we definitely need to take some readings with the geophone.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll just go floor by floor.
All right.
As they take readings, they begin to hear unexplained bangs.
What is this? You hear that?
I heard it. It sounded like someone was stomping.
Stomping.
Boom, boom.
Okay, so I'm just waiting outside of the castle, and they're investigating inside. But here's another interesting thing that I just found out about.
In 1929, Hans and Louise's 39-year-old son, Carl, jumped off a bridge immediately after a minor car accident. His death was ruled a suicide. When I asked Bill about it, he seemed defensive.
He was probably disoriented from the accident and fell off the bridge. The man
But it
was
was
not.
ruled a suicide.
It was ruled a suicide, but the man was not depressed at all. Not at all.
Well, in a 1929 article, they stated that he was suffering from peculiar nervous tension for months leading up to his death. It makes me question the effects this place has on some people. I think something in here wants its story told, and it's using him to write it. In the late 1990s, there was a guy who came here to the castle. He broke in, and he began setting the castle on fire. He made a statement to the police that he was doing this because this place was evil. There are other details of him and his intent that I cannot disclose, but it is very, very disturbing. So I want to talk to some other people and find out the negative effects that this place has on them.
Aaron and Billy moved down one level to the third floor, which is undergoing renovations.
It's getting you.
It's getting me. I feel like.
What does it feel like?
I feel like frustration and anger.
Hi, Helen. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Helen Mirceta was attacked while living in the house in the early 80s.
A couple times I was pushed down from the second floor down the stairs. That was a few times.
A few times?
A few times.
And you felt a physical push?
Yes. Yeah.
Something was trying to hurt you.
Not so much hurt me, but it was like a warning.
If they're pushing you down the stairs, I think they're trying to hurt you.
I'd like to say it was a warning.
Just as Bill did, Helen is downplaying the severity of a very dangerous situation. Does Franklin Castle have the power to manipulate the emotions of its occupants?
Were you or your husband ever affected by the energy here?
Yeah, a lot of times I felt depressed here.
You did?
Yes, very depressed, very sad, and not understanding why.
Right. Like it's not you.
Yeah.
When you left the house, did you feel better?
Oh my gosh, yes.
You did?
Yes.
Tell me what your husband would hear while you were living inside here.
He would hear babies crying in the walls.
Babies crying inside the walls.
Yes.
Why would he say inside the walls? Would he literally hear it
Yes.
coming from in the
Coming
walls?
from the walls.
The Mircetas placed a tape recorder in a closet in an attempt to capture the crying sounds.
When you played back the audio on that recorder, what came out of the speaker?
You would hear an older man screaming at a young girl. She was screaming, and then you would hear like he was slapping her, and then a clock ticking.
Are these the disembodied screams of a child who died in the house?
Did your son grow up in here?
No, we left when he was a year old.
Okay. Did you not want your son growing up here?
No, I did not.
You didn't?
No.
Why?
I don't think it was a place for a child.
So is it safe to say that the spirits here caused you to leave?
Yes. I knew it was time for us
To what?
to go. It was time to go.
Aaron and Billy are now on the second floor parlor level.
Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Stay there. Just. Okay. Hang on. Oh, I can't explain this. How do I explain this? Okay. Upstairs, I was having like cold, like irritable. This is like my body. I feel like I'm being burned right now.
Zach Webb lived in the castle in the summer of 2018.
Maybe about the second month I started staying here, I started having a lot of vivid dreams, and...
What were you dreaming about? Like, what was this?
I would have these dreams where there would be an old lady coming up to the castle and just questioning me about somebody being murdered in the house.
Did you notice the lady, did she have any abilities? Did she come off as, like, in tune with the place?
Yeah, she seemed very, like, that she was already in the place, and that's why I thought it was more interesting that she was asking me if I thought somebody may have been murdered in the house.
Okay. There was a lady that lived here in the 1980s. She was a psychic medium. She caused a lot of controversy because she was accusing Mr. Tiedemann of killing people in the house. She was getting these messages from his spirit, and this lady is now deceased.
Wow, yeah, I was not aware of her at all.
Yeah. So that's pretty interesting.
It's crazy.
I'm getting fired up in here, man.
What does it say?
If you want them to die, do something to them.
It's day 2 at the Franklin Castle in Cleveland, Ohio, and I meet with Aaron and Billy to analyze the evidence they collected in their pre-investigation.
This is definitely like you're in a castle here. You know, it's such a unique place.
I want you guys to show me the evidence that you captured in the very room that you captured it from. I like doing this a lot because I believe playing this evidence out loud in the area where it was captured from can send the message to the very spirits that were trying to interact with us. Then in return, once they find out that we received that message, it'll make them very anxious and sometimes very agitated to do more. So,
good idea.
Did you capture evidence in this room?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Aaron's rolling the digital recorder, I'm taking pictures, and we're just about ready to get another piece of gear out, and it sounded like someone stepped on the floor over there.
Hear it? Hear that? That's again. Right in here. It's like someone was falling behind us. Hear it? It was like someone was walking on the floor or stomping to like
Exactly.
get our attention.
You can hear someone walk right next to the bag. Watch this.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, caught us
Are you
completely.
serious?
Yeah.
And we're not even near it.
We're nowhere near it.
Right there. Shh.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it was a lot.
That's
Something.
loud.
It was loud.
Seconds later, I'm standing stationary. Watch this.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
That's right on you.
Yeah.
That's like right.
Where
in front-
was that?
Right over there.
Okay, I'm gonna get up right now.
We did test it a little,
Oh
right?
yeah, we walked all around there.
Okay. Is this the spot where you were?
That's where I was standing.
Is that where you were standing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just testing the floor out. I'm not hearing any popping sounds beneath my feet, so I will conclude that what you guys captured, that is unexplainable.
Okay, so I walk over there with the geophone device.
Right, in the same spot we
In the
heard
same
the
exact
bum, bum,
spot,
bum, bum.
right? And this happens.
Look at this.
Dude, that's a 7 degree. 8 degrees.
And EMF spikes.
That is reading 78. You have a 7-degree temperature increase in the same area where you heard a lot of the footsteps.
Right.
There is no explanation for that, you guys.
No.
Now, a lot of people always think that you just have a decrease in temperature in cold spots. Temperatures can go either way.
Yeah.
And I believe a lot of that depends on the type of spirit, too. And I think that the more evil, negative presences can actually raise temperature.
We move to the 3rd floor to continue our in-depth analysis.
I haven't been in here yet.
Yeah.
It's different.
And it is an energy that is just, it's very strong. It's almost like you can hear the energy and it's on full blast. I'm getting fired up.
I know.
in
The
here,
next thing
man.
this thing
Different
says.
energy in here.
Yeah.
It's different
I'm getting-
energy in here.
I feel
This is the hottest spot.
Difference
the,
here.
the spookiest, I think, was right here. I kept feeling, remember, like a psychic feeling.
Yeah.
Like everything was like giving me messages throughout the whole thing. I even had nightmares last night about this lady telling me stuff, but like through like not even speaking, just like totally talking through my head.
Wait
and
a
I could
minute.
see
Whoa,
her.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
She was saying something to me, and then I'd look around and go, oh, and then we're in another room.
You had a dream about this place last night?
Yeah, about some psychic lady. It's so weird. And then we get this, and what
is
you're saying.
You don't know this. This is a reoccurring thing that happens to select people here.
Wow.
I would have these dreams where there would be an old lady coming up to the castle and just questioning me about somebody being murdered in the house.
Is this same old lady infiltrating Aaron's dreams?
Aaron turns on the direct link, and right off the bat, we get this voice.
Let me see. Hold on. Play it. Mind you, I have not heard any of this yet. I
Right.
was not with them. I haven't heard these voices. I hear a die.
Die.
Do you hear this voice? Do you hear your voice? If you want them to die, do something to them. Okay, something is happening.
It's this room. We were feeling it.
Okay, go ahead, continue.
So I got excited. We established the communication with the direct link. I had the paranormal puck in my hand, and I asked,
Who are you? 6.
Wait, what did it say, 6?
Who are you? It says 6.
What does 6 have to do with anything?
I don't know.
No way. You got the number 6?
The number 6.
You know what 6 means?
No.
The Tiedemanns, a lot of people believe they were cursed because the Tiedemanns' children all died at very young ages. Do you know how many children died?
6.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We go down another level to the 2nd floor parlor.
Things really changed when we got to this level.
You gotta understand, Zach, each floor in each area has different energies, it feels like.
Totally.
It's so weird.
So in this moment, we were standing right about here,
Yeah.
and Aaron said, there's something around me, so I gave him the puck.
What is around Aaron?
Large, general, spirits.
Oh my God.
Okay, so that's an intelligent response telling you, while you're feeling negative, that there is large general spirits around you.
Right. Which I don't know the history, but I took it as powerful entities, like something like
as well.
Oh, guys,
Because we're
I'm
talking
getting that
about it.
feeling back because we just
Look at that.
Yeah, and that was
Look at
This
look
is
at that.
exactly what
You
happened.
can see we're sweating. It's very hot in here, and he has goosebumps, and his hairs are standing up. Dude, feel this? Look at. Let me tell you something. It is hot in here. It's got to be 88 degrees, and this cold air mass just came up right here, and it's hovering right here. Showing this evidence is letting those spirits know that we received their message, and now they're either really excited, or if they're negative, they're really, really focused with intent now to take it even deeper because they're actually pissed off. If you're a human spirit, if you lived here, if you died here, we want to talk to you. Can you do something for me? The hell was that?
A bang.
Bang.
That was intelligent.
Right there.
That was right there.
We move to the basement level to wrap up the analysis.
This is creepy as down here.
Right?
Yeah. He was like,
It was.
remember what you said to me, Aaron?
I don't remember. It was so.
No, we came down here, and you told me.
I just want to tell you to shut the up when you said no.
Dude,
It was weird, but it wasn't me. It was the what was being told in my head. It was like someone was telling me to tell him that. It was so
He
weird.
just changed as soon as we got down here. What was happening? Something was stinging your neck or something?
Yeah, my whole neck I thought was burning.
And we captured an EVP at that exact moment. Ready?
Feel like nothing now. Whoa!
Loud as could be.
Whoa!
Yeah.
What does it say?
Yeah.
Does it say what I think it says?
Oh my God.
Feel like. Oh my God!
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kill you?
Kill you.
That's what I was gonna say.
Kill you.
Feel like.
You guys did a good job.
Thank you.
This evidence is like ridiculous. So with this said, let's wrap it up. Let's get ready. We're going right into lockdown right now. Somebody out here making a bang noise?
What was that, dude?
I saw 3 people walking in that yard right there. All right, we're just getting ready. We got our cameras rolling, and we just heard a very loud bang come from which camera?
Yeah, that's the 3rd floor camera.
That's the floor that's under construction. I'm gonna put my respirator on, and we're headed there right now.
As we make our way to the 3rd floor to investigate this banging noise, we all hear another unexplained knocking sound.
Oh, we know, don't get in. Whoa, what was that, dude?
What was that?
That was right here, hang on. No, that was different, dude. It was like,
on the wall right
bam, with a little piece of stick, or like another piece of whatever this is called, hit that. Oh, we know, don't get in.
Oh.
Whoa, what was that, dude?
What was that?
That was right here, hang on. It's not the steps. Let me try again.
That was loud.
That was loud, I felt it on the wall.
I thought you like kicked the wall or something.
Look.
It just sounded like someone
Like
smacked
this.
the wall.
Like that kind of, but more woody.
Everybody be still. Where do you want us to go? Mr. Tiedemann, are we welcome in your house? Make a noise if you can hear me. Mr. Tiedemann, does it upset you that there's people that accuse you of murdering people here? Do you want to speak? Make a noise.
As we continue to await more responses, Billy sets up an infrared time-lapse camera on the second floor, and it's at this time that I see something outside the window.
Whoa, dude.
What?
Weird. Do you see that, Aaron?
No, I was shooting you. What'd you see?
I know this is weird because it wasn't in the house, but I saw 3 people walking in that yard right there. And I don't see anybody outside at all. What is that right there? Is that a park or something?
What the hell? Dude.
Looks like an old, creepy, haunted graveyard or
Yeah,
something.
look at that.
Can you see it out there, Aaron?
Yeah, look at my camera.
With the infrared time-lapse camera rolling, we now make our way to the 3rd floor.
Okay, so this is the floor we heard it. This is the 3rd floor. This is the floor that's under renovation. We're just getting ready. We got our cameras rolling, and we just heard a very loud bang. Is somebody up here making a bang noise? Why don't you do it again now that we're here?
Where's the spirit that was talking to Aaron and I?
Over here, I believe this is the floor. Somebody said they see the lady in black in this tower. I can't remember what floor it is. Might be this one.
I would see a woman walking past me, an older woman dressed in black.
Is there someone here? Are you the spirit? Whoa, 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 man.
What?
Don't move.
Okay.
Don't move. Don't move. There was something behind him that moved across that. There was a black shadow.
Back there in the back.
Back there in the back. How many spirits are here with us?
17.
There's another figure standing over there by our camera. Whoa, whoa.
We are seeing unexplained apparitions at the iconic Franklin Castle in Cleveland, Ohio. Upon review, I capture no EVPs. However, I know what I saw was not a trick of the eye, and as I am still in shock, I tell Billy to try to communicate with what I just saw by using the Polterpod. This one-of-a-kind device is engineered with the ability to sweep audio frequencies at rates above and beyond anything we have used before. And what we are about to capture is an absolutely incredible interaction with spirits.
And as I turn it clockwise, it's going like lightning fast.
What's your name? Richard.
Richard.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
We hear a crystal clear response from the spirit telling us his name is Richard.
What's your name? Richard.
Richard.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
How many spirits are here with us?
17.
17.
It said 17.
How many spirits are here with us?
17. 17.
17.
It said 17.
Are we in danger?
We now hear a spirit come through, and it asks us if anybody's there.
Can you hear me? Give me some of your names that's here.
Lester.
Okay, hi Lester.
Yes.
Yeah. Give me some of your names that's here.
Lester.
Okay, hi Lester.
Yes.
Lester.
Okay, hi Lester.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me? Whoa.
What?
Whoa. I did it or something. What did that say? Something just like came over me, dude, and I could feel like not wind, but energy.
Maybe they're coming towards the device.
Oh God, that was crazy.
As Aaron now begins to feel the spirits that are communicating with us, one of them gives us a direct command. A female now comes through and tells us to help Richard, who identified himself earlier.
Richard.
I want to see if we can capture visual evidence of these spirits intelligently interacting with us. So I begin using the SLS camera, and as we turn off the polterpod, we all begin hearing disembodied voices with our own ears.
Jay, did you hear any voices in the house at all?
No, I was listening to you guys, and I only heard you guys talking.
We hear you talking.
Oh, guys.
Whoa!
I'm getting the chills.
That was weird.
Just as Aaron says he's getting chills, I document this anomaly shooting towards him.
Whoa!
I'm getting the chills.
That was weird.
Is it around Aaron?
Yeah, I saw a figure to his, from my right, to his right, from my direction, and lunged towards him.
Well, he's feeling it. Did you hear what he just said? He said he just looked in this room and saw a different room with
Okay,
this.
hold on, there's another figure standing over there by our camera.
In the closet?
Yes.
What?
He's gone now.
This room must be significant. Like,
I'm like literally my arm is shaking, and I'm cold, and it's hot in here, and I'm feeling like I'm gonna fall.
this is the room that got you last time. Same exact place.
Oh God, this is right. Yeah, I felt that energy come at me earlier too. Remember I said I
Yes.
felt this wave of energy?
Aaron,
Huh?
give it a try by yourself. Just give it a try. Okay?
Whoa! What was that?
There's so much going on up there.
That was insane.
We are splitting up to cover more ground at this highly active Ohio landmark. As I decide to leave Aaron alone on the 3rd floor, I tell Billy to go solo in the basement while I head to Nerve Center to run audio-visual surveillance with Jay.
Aaron's all the way in the top. Zach and Jay are back at Nerve. I'm gonna go in the basement by myself.
Look, I'm not mad. I need you to talk through what I'm gonna have in my hand, okay? I know what I'm seeing, I know what I feel, but I need you to talk through this, okay? What is your name? What do you want to tell me? I know what I saw, I know what I think, but you gotta tell them. In this. If not, that's not strong. It's cursed! Nicholas, it's cursed!
A female spirit comes through and says, "It's a curse." Is she referring to the Tiedemann family and their unfortunate and mysterious loss of children? The curse I addressed earlier?
The Tiedemans, a lot of people believe they were cursed because the Tiedemans' children all died at very young ages.
All right, spirit. Or whatever spirits are down here, I want to communicate with you. You can just say something out loud. You can move something to let me know you're here. Or you can try and come through this device that I have in my hand.
Whoa! What was that?
What?
As Billy is addressing the spirits, watch very closely as an unexplained dark shadow figure appears in the window and it looms over him and then very eerily glides to the side. Also, pay close attention to how strangely this figure moves, while also having a very large oblong-shaped head, almost like an alien.
Whoa! What was that? This is Zach rolling. Me and Jay just saw something. Billy is right here. There was a tall black shadow of a person right here. That was insane. What window is that, Jay?
It should be right at the front of the house.
Okay. I'm gonna go investigate immediately.
Be careful, there's anything there.
I immediately race to that area outside to try to debunk what we just captured.
Okay, this is a gate that is locked and secured. There is nobody that is coming through this gate that goes all the way over here. And you have all this room here. And that is where the figure was seen, on the other side of this window. That is incredible. Nobody is here. That's secured.
As I examine the space beneath the window, I discover that there is a very deep alcove within the wall, which would make it impossible for a person to appear that tall in the window if they had climbed down inside this trench. All that we can conclude at this moment is that this shadow man is unexplained, and it is at this time that I recall the three mysterious figures that I saw outside the window at the beginning of our investigation.
I saw 3 people walking in that yard right there.
Jay and I now grab the ultraviolet camera and begin scanning the yard for more evidence.
Dude, what's going on?
I just saw you and first thing was just run to you, dude.
What's going on?
I don't know, it's just so scary, dude. There's so much going on up there.
Guys, you both need to hear this.
Go ahead.
We're freaking out.
What's up?
Billy, remember when I told you that when we first walked in, I saw 3 figures outside walking in the yard?
Yeah.
Billy, when you were in this basement, Jay and I saw like a tall, dark, black figure in the window right next to you, but it was like standing right next to the window.
In this room?
In that room.
What? When I was over here?
Crystal clear. I just ran over there with a camera.
Dude.
The gate is locked. The fence is huge. Nobody's getting over there. So I'm gonna investigate the yard. There's something bound to this yard.
What is that?
I don't know.
Dude, I am being... What?
Feel that! Feel that right there!
We continue to see inexplicable shadow figures at the Franklin Castle.
The battle in this house is forever in the afterlife. Like, I kept visualizing upstairs. People don't own this. The spirits do. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's cursed. It's cursed! We're in their playground. We're in their house. They play by different rules.
Okay, so we're all back together again. I already told Billy that when you were in the basement, Jay and I saw a tall, dark shadow figure just like at the window right over you. I immediately ran over there. I filmed the entire front yard. The lock was secured. It was locked. The gate, no one's getting over the gate. Nobody was on the sidewalk. Nobody's in that area.
With a great unexplained capture in our possession, we all head back into the house when this starts happening to me.
Guys?
What?
Guys?
What?
Dude, I am being... What? I am being pushed.
Don't fall down the damn stairs, dude. I thought you were gonna go just like pass out.
I am being pushed. I don't ever get...
Whoa, it's cold right here. It's cold.
I am getting pushed, dude. Something...
Feel that! Feel that right there!
Something was pushing me.
Dude,
you feel it?
Yes, it's super cold right here. I don't know, I'm standing.
Dude, something was just pushing me. Like, it was pushing me down this area, down the stairs. There was a pressure on me, and I could not stop it.
I thought you were like blacking out or something. That's why I was trying to save you from falling down the stairs. That was a lot of cold air right here. gone now. This is hot over here.
Yeah, dude, there's something weird.
This is hot
happening
right
over
here.
there. I think I caught it.
That was just for that incident. Do you still feel it or no?
I'm just still trying to process what the was happening. It just felt like, it didn't feel so much as a push as it did a pull, like I was being pulled this way. Like something was connected to me like a rope, and it was pulling me down this way. You felt it,
I
right?
did feel it, and then it was really, really cold.
Yeah.
And then I felt like off kilter right there. That cold is gone though. That was real cold air around you when that was happening.
Just as I'm trying to process this experience, I continue using the thermal imaging camera.
You'll say something, it'll take
Well,
me
Aaron,
back.
don't move. Don't move. What is that?
I don't know.
I notice what appears to be a handprint on the wall behind Aaron, but as we examine this handprint further, you can clearly see that the thermal imaging camera detects heat within it, so we conclude that during the melee of me being pulled down towards the stairs, one of us may have placed a hand on the wall to brace ourselves. With that said, this handprint is debunked.
This investigation was just very unique, very different, in that it affects people's psychological sense more than anything. Enters into their dreams, from what I learned. There's talks of a curse affecting the family that lived here. And I'll tell you what, when I was in there, I didn't feel affected by any spirits. I didn't feel any spirits getting inside of me and letting me feel their emotion, their pain, their rage, their anger. But to me, I know when I'm off balance, and I know when something is pulling me or pushing me. Something was pulling me down those stairs. And I know what Jay and I saw on camera from Nerve Center. Whoa. And I want to analyze that figure that appeared at the window where you were, Billy. And I even went out there outside of that window to debunk the possibility that somebody was out there in the yard. Everything is locked down, secured, the perimeter secure. There was nobody there.
The Franklin Castle is said to carry a deadly curse.
He lost all 6 of his children and his first wife.
With the power to poison emotions. Is this because of the multiple documented deaths within these walls? Or undocumented murder? After our time here,
Something just like came over me.
Something was just pushing me.
we can't debunk the castle's sinister reputation.
This is serious stuff.
What are you?
It went right behind you.
Oh my god, dude.
What's causing this pain?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You will stop killing men.
There are things in this world that we will never fully understand. We want answers. We have worked years to build our credibility, our reputation, working alongside the most renowned professionals in the field, capturing groundbreaking proof of the paranormal.
It's working!
Whoa! I can't give you an explanation.
This is our evidence, our ghost adventures.
We have a real serious situation here in Virginia City. We've been here before, but we haven't been here under these types of circumstances. This is about as scary and as dark as you can imagine right here. We are being called to an emergency situation at the Union Brewery. It's a very, very old building.
The first incarnation of the Union Brewery was burned to the ground in a violent fire in 1865. Then in 1866, it was rebuilt where it still stands today. On occasion, it was used as a funeral home, and the energy of corpses entering and exiting has left behind a great darkness. One of the entities in this building is said to be responsible for attacking and even killing people.
Right up there was a married couple that lived there, that were operating this business. The wife claims that this building took over her husband, changed him. He died in that building not too long ago.
And they didn't find his body in that building for weeks. And that building has a menacing look to it. You can just feel it just by observing it. But this is the first time where we're responding to a case where the wife is stating that the spirits caused her husband's death. Dawn?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Zach.
Hi, Zach. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, I know that there was a really tragic situation involving your husband in this building not too long ago.
We bought it in 2012, and things went kind of sideways with each other. He got very aggressive, and the building seemed to take over.
Is it true that your husband's body was found in this building?
Yeah, I did a welfare check, and he was found here.
Where was he found?
In the apartment.
Upstairs?
Yeah, right upstairs.
Can we go up there?
Yeah, we can go up there.
As Dawn leads us upstairs, I feel a shift in the energy.
We're upstairs now. Tell me what started happening to your husband to where your belief is that something in this building began to affect and literally infect his personality.
I told him there's so much weird energy in this building, and he didn't believe it.
So from the time leading up to his death to the time you both bought this place and moved in, was he two different people?
Yes, he was.
Do
He
you
became
believe?
very aggressive. He got kind of addicted to the building and didn't want to leave. And I kept telling him, we have to leave this building, and he wouldn't.
Do you believe that the source of the evil in this building resides in the basement?
Yes.
As Dawn and I are speaking upstairs, Jay is downstairs talking to Christina.
Hi, I'm Jay. Nice to meet you.
A psychic medium who's had a number of paranormal experiences in this brewery.
Try to let me know what's going on as you, if you feel things.
Christina tells Jay about an experience that deeply affected her.
Right under here, under the staircase, there were two little girls right here. And they looked at me and they were like, shh. And I asked the little girls, did they need my help? Could I cross them over? And they said, we need your help, but we can't cross over. The dark man won't let us go. And I'm like, what dark man? Like who? I can cross you over. Who is it? And she's like, no, you can't. I could feel his energy. It's very, very dark. There is a portal open here, and something has come through. And whatever it is not human, and it is not allowing whatever is here to leave.
Upstairs with Dawn, we enter a bedroom and I immediately feel an excruciating and bizarre pain in my chest.
Oh God, hang on. Oh, it hurts.
This is the worst room. I'm sorry. I'll get out. I don't want to be in there.
Why
Yes,
is
go
it the
ahead.
worst room?
There's a child stuck here that I've tried to pass over. I think they died in a fire here.
Many believe a prostitute and her children suffered unspeakable atrocities in this building.
Whoa. Oh my God. Did you just see that spike? And this is as I'm feeling the tightness in my chest. It happened right when you said that you think that they died in the fire. Did you die in a fire in this room?
Right behind you, there's another spot right behind there, and there was a woman. And they told me that the two children were the children of the woman that had been killed here. And she said she worked here. I think maybe like she made it as if she was a prostitute, and the children were something from that.
As you're saying this, look at, that is the highest EMF spike. That takes at least a 10 milligauss reading to get solid blue like that. And as you're saying this and directing your hand towards it, you're getting
And
acknowledgement.
I am trying to let you move forward. 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 I And I'm so sorry that you're so stuck here. And it's this room.
I don't like it.
And you haven't been in the basement?
No.
And we really shouldn't be down here because they don't like it. And he's here. And I feel him. And I can't be protected right now. And
I gotta get out of this room.
I need to get out of here.
At the same time, I'm forced to leave the bedroom. Christina fears the malevolent entity that is believed to be a factor in the death of Dawn's ex-husband has arrived.
Here you go.
I don't think I'm having like chest pains. I'm having like breathing pain.
What was that?
Listen to this.
No. No. Whoa!
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Whoa!
Wait. That. Wait.
We can't make out what this entity is saying, but it's taking a toll on all of us.
You guys, I'm sorry. I can't even breathe.
Yeah, something's happening.
So I decide we should exit the building. After Christina emerges from the basement, she's immediately overwhelmed by something powerful.
I don't feel right. I don't feel right here.
She was saying like this thing's gonna kill me.
He wants to throw you down the stairs.
In Virginia City, Nevada, Christina, a psychic medium, just collapsed.
They're in danger. They don't understand. They're gonna vote. It's gonna hurt them.
Where's Jay at? He was with that psychic.
Can we go find him?
Yeah, where has anybody seen him? You guys take that camera. Billy, take the other handheld.
Okay.
All right, we just found out Jay's just over here. He's called us over here. He was just with the psychic.
Right here. Jay.
Oh, hey.
Oh, there he is.
Dude,
what happened?
It was insane. I don't even know where to begin, honestly. So, we get in there. She takes me down the basement first. That's where she got really affected. So we go downstairs. She's telling me she saw two little kids and they were asking for help.
Really?
And that there's this dark...
Hey, Aaron. What was Dawn saying about the little kids when the geophone was going off?
Yes, and it went off.
Yeah.
Ooh. What she kept saying to me was that I should not be telling this story. She's like, it's going to get you guys. It doesn't like me telling this story. She's just crying. She's losing it. She's emotional. Just totally out of it. I was like, all right, come on, let's go outside. We started walking. She just goes, drops. Totally just drops, like face plant on the floor.
All right, let me,
in there.
Let me go, let me go find her. Okay,
So my biggest thing is, I just don't want anything to happen to you. I've been doing this for 52
Bad.
years, okay? And I've had probably over 1,000 cases that I've done. I've never had anything like this. I was possessed not once, but twice. Once upstairs from her husband, second time in the basement. And the basement never followed me up the stairs. Tonight it did. There's a portal open there. Things are coming through, but they can't leave. And the woman that I met that was there with the children was there with me. And she told me, don't do this. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Okay.
So just please be careful.
All right. All right.
Because this is not your normal case.
As I'm heading back to the brewery, Dawn's friend Jackie decides to share her experience after entering the basement.
When we were downstairs, we went to the basement. They both said my eyes were dark. They went black. My face was contorted. It didn't even sound like me. Anyway, so we go to bed. It was me and Patty. And apparently, it's kind of embarrassing, I grabbed her boob and I was kissing her on the back of her shoulder. But it wasn't me.
Yeah. So you think that entity possessed you and caused you to start groping on another woman?
Yeah. And I don't even know what time it was, probably like around 2 o'clock in the morning. I wake up and there's something clutching my inner thigh, like this.
Yeah.
That hard. So, of course, I completely lost it. I threw a fit. And I said, you get the hell out of here, right now.
This is interesting and this is scary.
Exactly.
As Jackie and I head towards the Union Brewery, she shares a piece of compelling and chilling evidence. Security camera footage filmed from the interior of the building, capturing 2 EVPs, as well as the doors mysteriously opening.
You hear it say, we'll be back. And someone says, okay. We'll be back, okay.
From poltergeist activity to possession and even death proves that this entity's power is boundless.
This is serious stuff, what we're dealing with here. It's a massive claim made by the ex-wife about her ex-husband being killed by something that lives in there. What do you believe killed your husband?
It's a dark entity down below that needs to go.
Jay took the psychic medium down there just a little while ago. Now it's time for you two to go in there. I just talked to her. She was saying like this thing's gonna kill me. You two guys need to go down there. I want you guys being very, very careful. I'm gonna go in here. I just found somebody who's a real close friend of Dawn's. He's really concerned about her.
Okay.
So let's find out what this thing is.
Okay.
Okay? Dan, how you doing?
Oh, real good.
You're good friends with Dawn?
Yeah, for a little over 8 years, 2012, something.
Okay. Are you concerned for her?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
About this building?
The building and what's in the building, what it does to people.
As Dan and I are speaking, Aaron and Billy are directly below us and they're beginning to collect evidence.
Whoa!
What was that?
Dude, I was about to put this down.
Did it say go?
Oh, God, it did. Dude, my body
Can you
is
speak
freaking
again?
It hasn't said anything. Oh.
Did you know her ex-husband?
Yes.
Do you feel as though the building affected him?
Yeah.
Some type of bad spirit here?
Yeah, I do.
Why are you in fear for Dawn?
I had a medium come in here, and she walked into the bar, turned around and ran out, and she says that she saw a rape on the back table in here.
Is it the same medium that...
No, a different one.
This was a different one, not
Yeah.
the one that tonight went through here. This
No.
was a different one.
Yeah. Then later she sought me out and she says, I need to tell you something. And I go, what? She goes, that entity is a killer of men and wants to possess all women. And she put her arm around me and said, and he wants to throw you down the stairs. And she told Dawn, this thing in the basement is so pissed off at you.
Let's talk about that, because right now 2 of my guys are down in the basement.
Dude, I just got this weird feeling. Something right here. Oh, God. Oh, hold on. That rocked me. Did you hear like a dog sound?
There's a figure. It just popped up.
Seriously?
Yeah, a figure popped up. Are you under the stairs? There was something that was crawling on you.
Dude.
Stick figure-wise.
For real?
Yes, when you were over there. There's a figure. It just popped up.
Seriously?
You take this, I'll take this. Just for 1 second, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna come right under here.
Put your mic there. Oh, dude, it mapped you, and now there's something on the wall.
Right here?
Yeah, it's trying to reach at your head. It's reaching at your head. Oh my God, just jumped on your shoulder, and it's like stomping on your arm.
Do you not like me in your space?
It's like you're gonna cross that threshold and he's trying to get you out of there. Gone. Back. Dude.
Who are you?
In other words, when you are knocked back, the other thing is that you're not with good people and learn how to listen. You're not going to learn with you just take excuses, and you don't have to figure it out yourself. I always wanted to be a part of a team. And interesting one.
Forks.
No, I'm Richard.
Okay. I'm Garrett, backway staff. You're Forks. Change your shirt.
Ask you every.
Chef, are we done with the Forks?
Yeah, chef. Almost, chef. Let me ask you, every star shine fucking Forks his whole first fucking day?
First week.
Week?
First week is Forks, and if you get lucky, you make it to Spoons. Can we chill out on the swearing too,
How long
please?
am I supposed to be here
A
for?
week.